to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be doing a gift guide for 0 to 12-month-old babies. I did start off this video with an idea that I'll do about 10 items, but as I've gone around collecting things, which I think are great for babies, there are more than 10 items and I haven't been able to stop because there's so much. From the age of 0 to 12 months, babies change so much. Obviously they go from being babies that do nothing but sleep, and then as they start developing and then in the end possibly walking or nearly walking at the age of 12 months, they just need everything. They need everything and anything, and yeah, there's so many toys out there that you can get them. So if you are interested in seeing what I recommend for a 0 to 12-month-old baby for Christmas or any time of year, then stick around and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like this type of content, and please do give it a big thumbs up because why not? So without further ado, let's get into it. So if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Caroline. I currently have a 3-year-old son and a 4-month-old baby girl. She will be 5 months, nearly 6 months at Christmas. So I'm excited to buy things for her, although a lot of her gifts are hand-me-downs from her brother who no longer plays with these toys anymore. The first thing is a rainmaker. Ellis, my son, actually got this from his first visit to Santa back in 2019. It was a little gift from Santa Claus, and I first of all was a bit like, what is the point of that? That seems a bit of a naff gift, but actually it's great. Something which doesn't seem like much fun for us, but for babies it is really fun to watch them play with it. My son likes to move it gently in front of my 4-month-old at the minute, and she absolutely is mesmerised by it. The sounds, the texture of the beads going through it. Yeah, so I do really recommend a rainmaker. They're not expensive either, which is always a plus. Another thing I really recommend for babies, especially babies under the age of 3 to 4 months, is a black and white book. This one in particular is great because it's like a long board which you can just sort of balance around, like the changing mat or the playing mat, whatever, if you're doing tummy time and things like that, which is great for the baby just to lay there and look at them. The black and white books are really beneficial for babies. I've got up on my phone, I'm going to read it to you why they're good for babies because I'm not an expert, but I've heard they're good. And basically what it says is black and white books for babies help to develop their optic nerves, encourage cognitive development so they gradually learn about the world around them without feeling overstimulated. And I believe the baby's going to see black and white for the first few weeks of life as well. So that is why a black and white book is really beneficial, and obviously again they're not super expensive, and there are so many varieties out there. You can get the ones like I just showed you, the board ones, or a regular book, or you can get like crinkly page books, which are also a plus, which leads me on to my next great gift for kids, is a crinkly type toy. I do have somewhere in this house a crinkly newspaper which my son absolutely adored, and then I got it out for my daughter to play with, and my son has taken it and hidden it somewhere in the house. I've got no idea where it is, so I'm going to put a picture of what I mean on the screen. This is a one that is similar to what I recommend. This is another, this is a black and white one, but it's got that crinkly feel to it. So this is essentially what I'm talking about, but the thing I'm mentioning is like a little newspaper. It's a bit thinner pages, it's a bit more, I don't know, it's easier to grab, I think, from my experience with my kids. But yeah, anything crinkly is really beneficial for babies. I think the sound is really pleasing to the ear. So crinkly books are great. Again, not too expensive. You can see a theme here. Something I discovered recently through the world of Vinted is something called Sozzy socks. They're these little things here, and I believe you can get ones that go on the feet and the hands. These are hand ones, and I'll tell you something, when I put these on my daughter's hand, she absolutely loves them. She gets a bit fed up with them after a while when she wants to eat her hand, and this is blocking her from doing that, but she is mesmerised by the ears with the little black and white feature, and obviously the eyes, and she will just stare at them for a good chunk of time. They obviously are crinkly as well and they're super soft, and so I really recommend sort of mittens and gloves that are sensory based for babies as well. Yeah, this is the brand Sozzy. I've never ever heard of them before, but yeah, big plus. And they're so easy, such an easy thing just to chuck in your changing bag if you're going out, and it's a good way to keep your baby entertained. for short periods of time because their attention span is shockingly bad. And then another thing which I bought my daughter for Christmas, a sneak peek and spoiler for what I bought my daughter for Christmas, sensory blocks. These are again another new thing to our household. These blocks are from the brand Newbie. These were from Vintage though, but they're Newbie, and they're super soft blocks, and they've got all like numbers and embossed sides, which I think what she will really enjoy. My daughter is a big hand eater, so I think she'll really enjoy these blocks. I think they'll be quite a satisfying thing to chew on, and obviously because they've got different like patterns and things on them, then I think that will be fun as well. And then yeah, and then when she's a little bit bigger, obviously we can start to learn to stack them, and they're super soft as well, which is good because I did want to get some wooden blocks for her, but I find that my fear with wooden blocks, two things. First of all, choking hazards because they tend to be quite small, and secondly, because they're quite hard, if you fall on top of them or a toddler happens to throw one at someone or somewhere, it will break things or bruise people. So yeah, the softer the better in my opinion. Speaking of stacking things, when my son was a baby, I was very conscious of the open-ended and close-ended toy thing, and obviously everyone says you need open-ended toys because closed-ended toys don't promote play and blah 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 blah. And so I bought this thing and then realized it was closed-ended toy and was sort of like, oh no, what have I done? I bought a closed-ended toy. He won't know how to play. When in actual fact, this actually kept him entertained for quite a long period of time, and he did really enjoy it. So if you are a new parent out there and you are focusing on the open and closed-ended toys, don't worry about it. There's millions of toys out there. You're going to get your kids closed-ended toys. It's not going to destroy anything. You will get them open-ended toys as well, and they will play. Don't worry about it. This I got from Aldi of all places, but these toys are, I think I had one of these when I was a kid. They're super easy, basic things to just whip out, very contained, and my son spent ages playing with this. So obviously when my daughter is a bit older, she will enjoy it too, I'm sure. They're really like nice colours, and it's very satisfying as a parent to watch them learn to stack them, and you feel like you've achieved great things when your kid can stack a whole thing like this. And obviously your blocks, cups, again in the same breath. I highly recommend these types of toys, little cups. They're great fun to stack. My son again loves these. I love them too actually. What brand are these? These are from Mothercare, so obviously not in existence anymore, but stacking toys. I just think you can't go wrong with stacking toys. When your kid gets to about, I don't know, 6-7 months, they'll really migrate to these type of toys. And building towers, knocking them down, what else is there to do when you're a baby? It's so much fun, and again, as a parent, the satisfaction you will get watching your kid complete them is great. So highly recommend this as a gift. Another spoiler for what I'm getting my daughter for Christmas: hand puppets. These are from B&M and they were £12.99, and she's gonna love them. I think hand puppets are a great gift to give any child, but obviously for babies it's great fun because they are mesmerised by what on earth is this colourful moving object at my face. And so yeah, hand puppets I highly recommend. It's a gift that I think that it's sort of a timeless gift. If you give it to your baby or a friend's baby, I guarantee in a couple of years time they'd still be playing with them. So yeah, hand puppets. I wish I'd got them for my son actually when he was a baby, because I think he would have really enjoyed them too. But he can't have everything. He had a lot, so yeah. If you are buying a gift for another baby and you think it would be funny to really annoy the parent, I recommend buying musical instruments for the baby. All babies and upwards love noise, and so if you want to get your baby, if you want to get someone a tambourine or a maraca or the castanet or drums, like, you know, get the little baby drums, then you will be hated by the parent, but the kid will love you. So yes, we have a little tambourine, which my daughter and my son both love. They're also especially good if you want to do sort of nursery rhymes at home and not just make a racket. They are good fun for that as well. But yes, Musical instruments are always a winner, but like I mentioned, the parents will not like you very much when they have a headache. Xylophone, don't get a xylophone. No one likes xylophones. Babies like them, but as a parent, I ask you, please don't buy anyone a xylophone. They are infuriating. Another gift, which if you have a bit of a bigger budget, I do recommend, is a Noisy walker, which is those little things that babies will walk along with where they're learning to walk. The one I had with Ellis, my son, when he was a baby, was, I think it was Fisher Price or Early Learning, I'm not sure. It had a whole interactive front with lots of buttons and lights and a really obnoxious song. I haven't got mine with me now because obviously my daughter is not learning to walk yet, so I don't need it around my house bothering me with its annoying music. But the song on it, I've forgotten what it is, but I'm sure as soon as we get the walker out again for my daughter, it will come flooding back to me, the song, because it will get embedded in your brain. And it's annoying, but it's a great gift. I'm sure that all babies love them because bright colours and flashing lights and loud music is great fun for babies, and the walking aspect of it is also fun for the baby when they're learning to toddle about. It's adorable to watch. And on to the last few items. First of all, we have this baby Einstein ball. Ellis was given this by a friend when he was a baby, and I don't know what it is about this ball, but something about it. It's squishy, it's got holes in, and yeah, babies seem to love it. I'm not sure what it is, but it's a winner. And again, I think it's like £5, nothing too extreme, and yeah, a super fun toy that babies love, and you don't know why, but they migrate to it. So yeah, I do really recommend that. I think it's Baby Einstein. I'll leave links to all these items below, by the way. And my final items, always a winner in every single household: books. So the best books I found for babies under the age of 1 are obviously Lift the Flap books. These ones were Ellis's favourite. Julia Donaldson is always a winner. She's like a queen of kids books. The Gruffalo, Stick Man, Little Tiddler, The Highway Rat. Amazing stories. Just top tip, if you have a baby, go on to BBC iPlayer and they've got all of the Julia Donaldson films on there, and your kid will be entertained for 20 minutes, and it's just bliss to have a sit down with a hot cup of tea. But yes, these ones Ellis absolutely adored when he was a baby. I'm sure he'll love them now. We've taken them away from him because he gets a bit vicious with flaps now. You know, heavy-handed toddlers. So this is Hide and Seek Pig, Fox's Socks from the from the series Tales from Acorn Wood. I believe there are about 5 or 6 of them in the series, and they've got a nice little rhyme to them. And yeah, Lifting the Flap is always a winner for babies. My all-time favourite Lift the Flap books though are Felt Flaps. This is Where's Mr. Lion? The storyline is pretty weak, gotta say, but the Felt Flaps are so much fun for babies because obviously they're easier to grab, harder to rip, and the bright colours are just a lot of fun. Again, the storyline is pretty naff. You know, where is Mr. Lion? There he is. But there's a nice little mirror at the end. Hello. These are great fun. I've got a couple of them. I've got Where's Mr. Lion? I think I've got Where's Mr. Duck? Where's Mr. Duck as well? And Felt Flaps are definitely the way to go if your baby or toddler is prone to ripping things. So yes, that is everything. I will link all the items below if you want to check any of them out. These would be great for obviously Christmas gifts or also birthday gifts. You have a friend who is due to have her first baby soon. All of these I'm sure will be greatly appreciated as a baby shower gift. Forgot the words there. So yes, that is everything for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel as well. It means a lot to me, and I will see you in my next one. Goodbye.